Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and welcome you back to the Mango Grow for your daily Bitcoin and ChainLink analysis video. Yes, we are going to be covering ChainLink as well today, so stay tuned for that. In yesterday's video, we talked about how Bitcoin is closing a critical 2-day candle. And hey, we also said that if Bitcoin can close above this 7,550 region over here, then we are likely gonna see follow through to the upside. So let's go ahead and do a quick recap on what we talked about. We were looking at these two major horizontal lines over here, 7,550-ish to the upside, 6,900-ish to the downside. We hypothesized, yes, everything is a hypothesis in trading, guys. If this, then that. We said that, hey, if the 2-day can manage a close above this critical 7,550 region, then we are likely going to see further upside. And what do you know? We saw that further upside almost instantly. But it also said, guys, do not forget about this major declining trend line, right? Coming all the way from around end of July-ish, 2019, all the way to today. And hey, what do you know? We saw that follow through that. We had hypothesized, but we also saw it come and smack against that resistance coming around 8,040-ish, right? Again, we drew this trend line very crudely yesterday. By the way, guys, if you are just tuning in, please go ahead and watch yesterday's video. I broke this down step by step, drew all of this starting with a fresh chart, so you'll get a better understanding on how, hey, you can put on these trades as well. Trading can be that simple if you let it be. Do the mango way, do it the stress-free way. So yeah, going back to what we talked about, we said that yes, we are likely going to see some follow through if we can close above this line, but we do have this resistance line over here to worry about as well. And what do you know? We are seeing that resistance come into play, right? We are seeing sellers step in and sell into this area over here around 8,000-ish, 8,050. Now, we also talked about the 4-day. We did close a 2-day today, but we haven't closed the 4-day just yet. The 4-day is closing on the next 2-day candle. So this current 2-day candle, let's switch back on to the 2-day. This current 2-day candle is going to be very important. How we perform over here, whether we get faded into or whether we see further follow through, is going to be very important. All right, so going back on over to the 4-day now. In yesterday's video, we talked about how we have a this is an ascending triangle that could be breaking on over to the upside. If the 4-day can manage a close above the same region that we talked about on the 2-day chart, then that's going to be pretty bullish. Okay, that does have a measured move coming in around 8,200-ish. Now, this is where we see a trickle effect over here. If the 4-day can manage a close over here, or essentially if the next 2-day, this current 2-day candle can manage a close somewhere around here, then we are going to see 8,200-ish as our next target. All right, that would be pretty bullish. But again, guys, it doesn't mean that we are in the clear yet. We talked about this falling channel, which is typically a bullish formation that could be seeing a potential break to the upside. If we break that falling channel to the upside, then we are in for some firecrackers for Bitcoin. But we cannot count our chickens before they have hatched. We cannot count our eggs as chickens before they have hatched. Not just yet, all right? This 4-day measured move coming around 8,200 may hit its measured move and very well close underneath this channel as well. If we go on over to the weekly time frame, turn on our mango ribbon sitting right over here, we'll see that we have the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame coming in as resistance right over there. All right, so there are some things to worry about, but there are some really good things that have happened in the past few days as well. Let's go on over to the daily time frame first. Okay, again, we're going to do a quick recap on what we talked about in yesterday's video. First, the first big good sign was when we took out this high over here at around 7,532. Taking out that high was bullish, all right? We essentially broke the downtrend that we were looking at for the past, 2 weeks now. We put in a low high over here, another low high over here, but we came in and broke that downwards trend on this up thrust over here. Now, we are still looking for the higher low. We have this low over here at around 6,900. Perhaps we come in and put a higher low on this 2-day resistance line around resistance on support, of course, at around 7,561. For me, that is likely going to be a rebuy. Now, I did take a trade over here this morning as soon as I was essentially did what I talked to you guys about yesterday. Waited for the 2-day candle to close, woke up early in the morning around 6 a.m. my time, took the trade, and I pretty much got out of it almost immediately. So currently, I'm not in any Bitcoin trade. I am in an Ethereum trade, and perhaps if we have some time, I'll talk about that, but I'm not in any Bitcoin trade. I'm looking to enter if Bitcoin gives me the opportunity. If not, hey, that's trading for us. All right, so going back to what we were talking about, the first good sign was when we took out this high over here, this lower high at around 7,525-ish. The next good sign, really good sign, was when we took out 7,700-ish as well, this lower high right over here. Now, what's extremely bullish to me is the fact that we have taken out 7,866 as well. This has implications, guys, on the weekly time frame, because as soon as the bulls took out this high over here at around 7,878, this week, the week that we're currently on, became all important. This week was the bulls making a statement saying that they are here to play. What does this look like to you guys? It essentially is an ascending triangle even on the weekly time frame, right? Now, I know a lot of people aren't paying too much attention on this high over here at around 7,878. They are probably looking at these highs over here at 10,661 or perhaps 9,900, right? But hey, in my opinion, this high over here is very important, and we have taken that out. If you switch out from your candlestick view to simply your line chart view, what does this look like to you, right? We have essentially taken out both of these highs over here. Now, the line chart is on a candle closing basis, and I understand that. So for confirmation, all we have to wait for now is a candle close on the weekly time frame above 7,550-ish, right? You are seeing now how important the 7,550 line is becoming. That horizontal on the 2-day time frame was essentially the range we were playing in our 2-day time frame, right? We waited for this break on the 2-day this morning. We got that, saw the follow through. Now we are waiting for the same thing on the 4-day time frame. As soon as we see that close, I am betting that we see that measure move to around 8,238. Now the question is, do we see a sustained follow through after that? Because if we can sustain a candle close above or in this area over here around 8,200-ish, it's going to mean a break of this major falling channel. And if it is sustained, we are likely going to see a break of this formation over here on the weekly time frame as well. And what does that mean? If we turn on the mango ribbon, let's go ahead and turn that on right now. It's going to mean that we may just see us retaking that 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. Now, is that going to be enough for me? No, not really, not on the weekly time frame. For me to get ultra bullish on the weekly time frame, I'm going to likely wait for a proper high to be set in somewhere around here on the weekly time frame, and then a higher low as well. Okay, it's going to take a while for that to happen, and a better way to look at it, or an easier way, guys, is to essentially look at this red 10 SMA and wait for it to cross over that 21 EMA. Once you see that, right, you can say that, okay, you know what, we are likely going to see a confirmed follow through on the weekly time frame as well. Okay, let's go ahead and do something. Actually, let's turn off everything except the 21 EMA and the 10 SMA, and you'll see that on Bitcoin's essentially Bitcoin's history, right, every time we have seen this crossover here on the 10 and the 21, it has had major implications. If you guys remember, we looked at this crossover here, okay, around this week when we came and retested it, we were essentially converging. The 21 and the 10 SMA, the yellow line and the red line was essentially kissing, and we said, hey guys, yes, we have seen a major move off this level over here. We saw a 50% pump, but if we see this cross confirmed, it's going to have disastrous implications. We may see a bear market start. Now the flip is and we essentially saw that, right? We saw bearish trend for what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 weeks now, 2 months now. Very, very short bear market, but hey, this bull market was pretty short too, right, compared to Bitcoin's prolonged bull markets in the past. Now going back to what I was saying, this 10 SMA crossing over the 21 EMA and confirming a crossover, that is going to have the opposite implications. Because look at this over here. We saw this cross, this confirmed cross. It was around, hey, 5,000-ish, 6,000-ish, doesn't matter. Because after that, we saw another major move, another 110% move all the way up to 14,000. Now, when you're playing on leverage, that is a massive, massive move. And if you guys do remember, we got in on our trade all the way around here, 3,800-ish, right? And rode the trend step by step, added at key levels, and we're looking to do something like that again. Now, because going back to what I was saying again, this major high that we were talking about, around 7,896, in my opinion, because we've taken out major highs on the daily time frame, a lot of bulls, a lot of trend traders, all right, are going to be looking to buy the next possible higher low. Okay, remember what I talked about in yesterday's video? Yes, we have broken the downtrend on the daily time frame, but we have not started a uptrend on the, we've not confirmed it just yet. All right, we've not confirmed it. Like I said, what will us trend traders be looking for? We'll be looking for something like this. All right, so we will be fishing for a possible area for a higher low, especially since we took out this area over here, guys, especially since we took out that area. So this was a key area, this was a key area, and this was a key area. We have taken out this, and now we've taken out this as well. So we will be fishing for this higher low. Where is it going to come? We don't know, right? But in my opinion, as long as you're being patient and you're allowing for some leeway, 7,555 is looking very, very tempting. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, guys. Let's see if we get it. And at the same time, you got to be patient. Again, going back to let's zoom out a little bit. Just like I was being very, very patient in this area over here, I don't want to say just patient, I was being cautious, right? Very, very cautious. Essentially, I'm going to be waiting for the trade to go in my favor significantly before letting it ride, before allowing for the trade to move significantly against me. So essentially, I'm willing to take small losses. I'm not willing to take big losses. I'm willing to give up profits. I am not willing to take big losses, all right? Always. No trader should be willing to take big losses, all right? So if you guys do remember, I was willing to sit through these down moves. Why? Because I was entering all the way around here. I had a lot of leeway, and the more leeway I have, the more I am willing for the move to go against me. Now, over here, I don't have much leeway, right? Because I'll be entering only somewhere around here. If it moves significantly against me, I'll be like, you know what? I'm out of this trade. I'll take the loss, and then I will wait for a better opportunity. But hey, if we see that follow through to the upside and we see that sustained move, I will likely hold on to that position because I want to start the year off strong, and if we do get that big win, that's all we need, right? We got 2 huge wins on last year's trading session. Now this year's trading session, I want to be in a similar position for the rest of the year. I want to be in a stress-free position. I want to do it the mango way, do it the stress-free way. So yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. For Bitcoin, we're looking now for a potential high low. We don't know if you're going to get it, right? If the bulls just keep seeing this go and go and go, we'll have to reevaluate where we want to enter. But for now, I'm willing to be patient because this is a major resistance level over here at around 8,000-ish. Not just this falling channel that's proving as resistance. We also have the weekly 21 EMA lining up just over there. But if we can close the weekly anywhere around here, anywhere around 7,570-ish, 7,550-ish, that's going to be good enough for me to, hey, perhaps hunt for some follow through. In fact, a close above this 10 SMA over here. Let's go and see where it's coming in at exactly 7,657-ish, right? That would be pretty good as well. But again, guys, remember, for that confirmed weekly continuation for the trend traders, you're looking for this 10 SMA cross over the 21 EMA. Let's go ahead and look at an example of that. As you can see, the 10 SMA trending over the 21 EMA has been a good time to be bullish on Bitcoin, right? You see these long sustained moves. But hey, for these kind of moves and to stay in the trend with this, you got to be willing for the trade to move against you, at least when you're on profits. Okay, so That's it for Bitcoin, guys. Let's go ahead and switch on over to ChainLink. Again, a quick recap on Bitcoin. Essentially, looking to confirm a high low somewhere around here. Anything above 6,850 is just going to be a higher low, actually. So the bulls have a lot of room to play with, but I'm looking for a defense of around 7,500. That's going to be pretty key, right? The 4-day is essentially putting in this ascending triangle right over here. The 10 SMA coming around 7,316, seeing that bounce right off that. 21 EMA coming around 7,806. So hey, I don't think that the 4-day retakes, maybe I'm being biased on that because I'm not in a position anymore, but hey, let's see how it pans out. But I don't think the 4-day is going to defend this 21 EMA on the first pass. I'll be looking for this retest of the 7,500 and essentially the same play on the 4-day, right? The cross of this 10 and the 21 EMA, something like that. Okay, that's when I'll really get bullish. Okay, as you can see, as soon as we saw this crossover here on the 4-day 21 EMA and the 10 SMA, we saw a downtrend, right? Now, can we see the opposite? Let's just be patient and wait for it to all unfold. Now, let's go back on over to ChainLink. Not back on, let's start with ChainLink. It's been a while since we've looked at this, eh? Let's go ahead and see what's going on. ChainLink with a nice strong move on its Bitcoin chart off our green horizontal. This has been a key, not green horizontal, a green box territory. This green box territory has been a key green box territory ever since we were playing it to the upside as well, right? As you can see, as soon as we plowed right through that, we just kept going, making our way all the way up to 37,000 Satoshi. And now you can see ChainLink seeing itself get supported in this area over here, not breaking through. I'm pretty sure a lot of bears were waiting for this to break because that was a good short opportunity. If ChainLink lost this key level on the Bitcoin pairing at around 24,300 Satoshi, we were going to see a spill on over effect to around 21,000 Satoshi. But hey, the bulls managed to defend that, and now perhaps retaking the 21 EMA on the Bitcoin pairing. This is actually looking really good now. We've taken out this high. No, we're not taking out this high just yet at around 26,580 Satoshi. If we can manage to do that, that would be very bullish. And to me, I'll be looking actually to buy anywhere around this area now. Very interesting. I'll be looking to enter a possible trade somewhere around here. I'll have to think about that some more. But hey, you guys can see. Let's go ahead and look at this on the 12-hour. ChainLink tends to get on the 12-hour. Yep. This is looking really good. As soon as we take out this high over here, 26,874, it's gonna, and I do think we're gonna get there. The next area of resistance is right there, and this is a break. This does look like it wants to see follow through. I think we're gonna get here at around 26,961 Satoshi for sure, and not for sure, but it's a very high probability. In fact, ChainLink seems to want to be doing it right now as we speak. If we do see ChainLink get somewhere down over here, I'll be looking to buy that, right? Like I may not get this area over here, depending on how far we get up, right? It depends on that. I may have to shift my target, basically my buy zone to perhaps around 26,100 Satoshi. Now I am thinking out loud over here, guys. I do not want you guys to be using these numbers as buy targets or sell targets. Do not use any of that. I'm going to sit back after this video, really rethink things, because I haven't looked at the ChainLink chart for a while. All of these lines, all of these drawings over here are pretty much drawings that we drew on the uptrend, right? And yes, on the break of this area over here as well. I think the last time we talked about ChainLink BTC was when we were looking at this falling channel, this falling wedge that hadn't broken to the upside just yet. We had a measured move, and damn, this did eventually break to the upside and pretty much met our measured move to the T. So I'm not sure if he actually followed up with this, but hey, there you go. Here's the follow-up for you guys. When was this? Yeah, December 11th, December 12th. That was around the time I had actually gone off to the beaches. But hey, ChainLink looking good again. Does seem like it wants to make its move all the way up to this green box territory. Now we can extend it right somewhere around here like this, and now switching on back over to the daily time frame. ChainLink looking good. This 10 SMA is beginning to curl up, flattening out, curling up to 21 EMA. ChainLink threatening to retake it, but I again same setup. I will not be retaking the 21 EMA is not enough for me, right? I want to see multiple candle closes over it, but what I really like to see is the 10 SMA close above the 21 EMA, and then us I mean ChainLink, live above the 21 EMA as well. Okay, so again, I'm not in a link trade, guys. I'm not in a Bitcoin trade. So everything I'm saying, please, just don't follow them blindly. I'm gonna sit back, think about my trades, and you guys should be using that too. The Mango channel is all about learning, okay, reflecting, and then applying your own skills to learn how to do this yourself, so you guys can be financially free too. You guys don't have to be stuck in your corporate jobs. God, I hated that life. I'm so glad I'm free from it. Anyways, that's Chainlink BTC, but let's go ahead and look at Chainlink USDs. $2.05. Damn, we had a target for Chainlink USD around $1.55, $1.60 last time we talked about it. Let's go ahead and see what it's been doing. And hey, yeah, Chainlink actually getting all the way down to $1.60, closing though right above $1.70. I wonder if any of you in the Mango community played this downtrend over here, because this has been a very, very good downtrend. We did have a target, actually. I'm not even sure where we got this horizontal, this vertical line from, this target. I'm not going to go ahead and try and figure it out, but we had a target for $1.58, not coming quite down there, close enough though. We had this zone essentially marked as well, $1.55. We didn't get quite down there, right? Getting bought back up, and Chainlink never getting back down there again, finding support at this dotted horizontal line that we had drawn. Wow, this actually played out really, really well. At around $1.70-ish, and then after that retaking the 21 EMA and seeing that follow to the upside. If we can close above this, guys, if we can close above the $2 mark, that's going to be very, very bullish. That's going to be very, very bullish. And then I'll be having a target for around $2.33, right? Perhaps my first target would be around here, $2.26, and then eventually I'll be looking for this to actually take over to $2.34. Now, is it going to go there in a straight line? Well, actually, it's Chainlink, so it very well might, but we'll be looking for again something like this, a retest of this. If it does lose this level, if we do lose this level after closing, okay, everything I'm saying, by the way, from this point onwards, is assuming that we close above here. We're closing above this horizontal line around $2, right? If we close above that, I'll be looking for a retest of this $2 mark, and then perhaps making our way upwards to this area. If we do not retest this successfully, in fact break it, then I'll be looking for a retest of this area over here, the 21 EMA and the 10 SMA, and then us make our way perhaps up to that area. But again, the $2 mark is going to be key. This is all assuming that we hold the $2 mark, and if we fail to hold it, we test the 21 EMA and then retake it after that, right? Those are the two scenarios I'll be looking for. Now again, guys, this is all probability plays. If this then that, you got to manage your risk accordingly. And hey, don't even trade off this. I don't know what I'm talking about. do whatever the hell you guys want to do, but yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. These are just my thoughts. This is not financial advice. So let's go ahead and clear out all of this mess. Okay, so that's Chainlink on the daily. We looked at, let's go ahead and look at it on the 4-hour chart. When did this move? Okay, all of this happened actually pretty much when we started doing this video. We closed the 4-hour candle above this, which is pretty bullish. Closing a 4-hour candle above this area, in fact, the $1.95 mark. We actually do have a measured move that we can go ahead and plot out for this, right? Let's go ahead and be a little bit more conservative and do something like this, okay? And this is looking to get all the way up to at least this horizontal cluster right over here. We can go ahead and draw it right there. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'll be looking for around $2.12 at the very least. If we can take that out on the 4-hour time frame, I'll be then looking at around $2.30. Let's go ahead and look at the 12-hour, and yes, we have closed over the $2 mark on the 12-hour as well. Chainlink is looking really good, guys, really good, and I do place a lot of weight on the 12-hour time frame for Chainlink. If you can manage to close this 12-hour over here as well, it would mean that we've closed two 12-hour candles above the $2 mark, and as well as the daily above the 12-hour mark. And it is looking like the 21 EMA and the 10 SMA does want to cross bullish over here, but I'm not going to place too much weight on that on the 12-hour time frame. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the weekly. What's the weekly doing? Okay, so now this we have to place some weight on. This looks like a retest of the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame, right? So this is major resistance, the $2.08 mark, and I'm going to place I'm going to place importance on this over everything else, all right? As you can see, ChainLink is seeing resistance right at that weekly 21 EMA. Now, I should have started with this time frame, of course, like I usually do with the weekly chart, but hey, little oversight on my part. So guys, yeah, be a little careful over here. This weekly resistance at around $2.10 is something that I would not ignore, right? I wouldn't be rushing to buy in at around this level. Then again, the Bitcoin chart is looking really good. And what levels are we looking at on the daily time frame? Well, we're looking at around $1.90. So this was the buy actually, right? If you were looking to buy a little bit more aggressively, as soon as we had this up thrust over here, the retest of the 21 EMA, but would I have taken that trade? Nope, I would not have taken the trade. But the fact now that we have taken out this high over here at around $1.95, right? That makes me want to get a little bullish on ChainLink, right? We do have a possible measured move all the way up to $2.12, right over here for that 4-hour time frame, and this is looking good. This is looking good. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on this and follow up with this tomorrow. Yes, the weekly has resistance over here, but we have all week to have a major move before that weekly does see that resistance. Perhaps we close above the 21 EMA on the weekly, right? Perhaps we do that. Perhaps we retake this area right over here. But this is something I would not be ignoring, right? Come weekend, I'll be looking to see if we're sitting around the $2.20 mark or the $2.11 mark. And in that case, perhaps the bears may want to come in and step in for a short opportunity on ChainLink. So ChainLink USD seeing a nice move on its lower time frames for sure, on its lower to mid time frames. On the weekly time frame, we're still sitting at major resistance. The ChainLink BTC pairing looking really good as well. Threatening to take the 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. Okay. Not good. Not bad at all. So that's it for today, guys. ChainLink for you and Bitcoin for you as well in today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I'm tired, my mouth's parched, I need a drink of water. Do it the mango way, do it the stress-free way. Throw it a like, throw it a subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any requests for certain altcoins, a few altcoins are looking good. Like I said, guys, I am in an Ethereum trade from around 134, 135. I think it was 135.4 actually. Yeah, so I'm being a little bit more letting that ride, but I don't want to talk about it right now. The video is already long enough. We'll talk about a theme perhaps tomorrow. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys do want me to do a theme video as well. I'll do it. I'll gladly do a video. I want to cover LTC as well. Actually, I'm feeling the itch to do multiple trading videos. But yep, that's it for today though. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Ciao.